Hey guys, welcome. I am bringing you a reading for the collective for 1111 portal. It is the 11th of November, so 1111. And but I want to talk about why this date and that number sequence is so important to work with. So, general, the 1111 portal is a gateway to a higher spiritual consciousness. And it can help illuminate your individual spiritual path as well as how you may contribute to the raising of the vibration for humanity, right? And then when we all come together energetically as a collective, it expands, okay? So 1111 is activating a deeper awakening. That's happening within you and around our planet. 1111 is assisting you in letting go of old ways of being and old patterns that don't serve you or your higher good. 1111 is helping you infuse your life with new spiritual energy and also to move out of material-based ways of looking at the world. Okay, so more spiritual, less material. And 1111 is catalyzing new beginnings for the highest divine possibilities, both for you as an individual and for all humanity. And finally, 1111 is reminding you that you are a true master. So really powerful messages. Just as an aside, 1111 happens to be one of the first signs of spiritual awakening. So when you start to see 1111, you know, everybody starts going, why am I always seeing 1111? Then you start to go to the Google machine and you realize, oh, this is like it. Like I'm being tapped. Somebody's tapping me on the shoulder here. It indicates that you are now an open channel for to receive messages and guidance from spirit or the universe, whatever term you like to use. It usually lets you know that you are now an open channel, that you are actually operating from your 7th chakra. There are other number sequences too that often come after you see 1111, such as just the number 11 or 111 or 22 or 33 or 44 or 55, etc. Those are master numbers. They are not reduced, so they have special meaning. And then in any combination, right? If you see 222 or you go out somewhere and you see 1212, like any repeating number sequence, often it shows up on your clock. You catch it in that moment and you go, oh, and you get that like little feeling like, oh, I see that. What does that mean? So let me help you here. When you see those number sequences, you should be paying attention to what's going on in your environment, your inner world, your outer world, because that is very likely where you will be able to make associations to the messages that are coming through. So it isn't a message of like, oh, what does this mean? No, it already has meaning applicable to what you're going through internally or what's going on around you. So it's just a matter of getting your attention. That's when you see that number. It's like a tap on the shoulder. Hey, 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 look at this situation. There's something to be learned here. So that's more what it's about. 1111 is also associated with the Twin Flame Collective. Not everyone has a Twin Flame connection, so 1111 isn't reserved for Twin Flames, just to be sure. But most Twin Flames first become aware of the concept of that connection when they see that number sequence. And, you know, most readers that read for relationships and for Twin Flame see the 1111 in the Four of Wands, right? There's the 2 wands and there's the 2 wands. And when you look at it and unfocus your eyes a little bit, you see 1111. So, just so you know. Okay, so what I want to do for you today is just a very short reading. I want to tap into where we as a collective are on our spiritual journey here in this 1111 portal. What energy are we presently sitting in? What are we pondering in our subconscious realm? What have we already learned that we're bringing into the present? What's crowning us and setting us on a positive path? And then what can we expect going forward? And then in the extended, I'm going to go Aries through Pisces through all signs of the Zodiac for short readings on what messages are coming through for you in this 1111 portal. So that will be for all signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, wherever you get your messages. It, you know, like some people like their moon, some people like Venus. Just, it's wide open. It isn't masculine, feminine related at all. We're just looking at what messages are coming through for all of you for this portal. Please note, if you are in the channel membership VWP, the Very Wise Priestess, so that is the top tier. You know you're in it because that's where you get the master classes and nobody else gets the master classes. And I owe you a master class. So if you are in that level of the membership, you will get the extended added to your playlist. So you don't need to worry about it. It'll take a little while to upload, but it will be there. Okay, that's my gift to you for your patience and your loyalty and your kindness as I, you know, have been restructuring the channel. So it's my gift to you. Happy 11/11. So let's see what's coming through for the collective for, oh, come on, come on, come on. This is a large deck. Okay, so present energy, Emperor. So something's coming through with regard to the divine masculine. Could be just about taking action. Could be about coming into balance with our masculine energies within if you are here as a feminine. Oh my gosh, where's my tissue? Okay, it's too far away. So we're getting support here. Past life soulmate, Six of Cups, and the Emperor. Let me hold these so that you can see them a little better. I know it's really lovely, and it feels like the minute I'm looking at this, I'm feeling so uplifted, ascended even. That's part of the whole 1111 portal. So we know we're talking about the past life soulmate and some measure of action. What's below? Three of Pentacles. So what's roaming around in our subconscious realm, in our psyche is, you know, are we in this together? Is it you, me, and spirit? Are we in this together? Do we have a green light to take what we have and to build upon it? Oh my God, I'm getting choked up. And in the past, Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is, you know, what are we bringing forward now into the present that we've already learned? We've learned to step into our power, to be empowered in our individual autonomy, to be independent of and not enmeshed in other people's stuff. It's really the Nine of Pentacles. Look how happy she is, pulling pentacles down off that tree. You know, it's like finding abundance right where you stand and not needing anybody else to provide it for you. She does happen to be the single person in the tarot, so I will make note of that. And what's crowning us today, guys? Queen of Cups. Right? Look at her. I mean, open heart chakra, light bouncing off her hands, receiving messages from the divine. This is, to me, the Queen of Cups. She's like a sister to the High Priestess. She does have lots of she's highly intuitive and has lots of intuitive gifts. But more than anything, she is the empath of the tarot. So she kind of feels everything that's going on around her. And because she's coming out in the strength position in our crown, it's wonderful that it's a queen, right? So be putting some crowns in your comments because this is queen energy. And it's talking about you're getting strength from your empathy and compassion, your sensitivity, and your open heart. And going forward, new beginnings, Ace of Pentacles, right? So this empathy, this open-heartedness leads to and supports our desires for a new beginning. In the extended, I'll do the rest of the cards, the guidance from spirit, the energy that may surround you may be unaware of, hopes and or fears, and potential outcomes. So that's what's coming in the extended, Aries through Pisces. And in case you missed the beginning, the Very Wise Priestess, I will be adding that to your special playlist in the membership. Okay, so see, pays to be a member. There's a link below if you want to check it out. Okay, so let me tell you who showed up energetically. We have Aries, we have a little Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, as always. So yeah, I love that we get that Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I love that we get the emotions to support us because, right, this is going to take some getting in touch with our feelings and operating from the highest vibration possible, where we understand that all is love and love is all. I love that. So I'm going to look at these separately now because I'm grooving on the Emperor, yes, and the Six of Cups may bring in a different message. So I'm separating them for this purpose. Endings and new beginnings, some healing here, and the Hermit. Wow. So for those who are in a twin flame connection or who interpret the Emperor as their beloved masculine, let me just say it that way, regardless of the moniker, the title. I feel like there's some profound healing. It's almost like a cycle has wrapped up. The healing is underway, either as the masculine or about the masculine. And here is underneath the Hermit. On a solitary journey, this is something no one can really help you with. And the Hermit is that moment where the healing has begun, and underneath you're looking inward. You're getting the message on 11/11. It's the answers are within. Your personal growth story is within, and sometimes you just got to go off on your own to get that clarity, to get that insight, to get that wisdom, so then you can come from the top of the deck and light the path for others. So I do feel this is part of the journey in the Twin Flame Collective, but for anyone in relationship, it can also be about, being in some measure of taking action toward healing, so that, like getting some closure. For those of you not in a relationship at all, for getting closure, the world, and healing and beginning this journey of self-exploration. And the Emperor can just be that energy of, I'm ready to tackle this. I'm in the driver's seat. So I'm giving you both interpretations so we don't get too one-sided here. Six of Cups, though, is past life soulmate. It's nostalgia. It's this beautiful, warm energy. A balance of emotions. Okay. So I almost feel like there's some fear and apprehension around this connection. So let me pull this here, because what we've got from the top of the deck is the Six of Cups. From the bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups. Soulmate, twin flame energy, all over this reading. I can't help it. The cards come out, I read the cards. Partnership, emotional security, loyalty are the words that are bubbling up for me. And in between is, I'm not sure we're going to make it. I'm worried. I'm apprehensive. I'm trying to gather up my strength, my courage, and my confidence to know I can overcome this obstacle. I'm in the driver's seat now, or I'm healing for what has gone before with this masculine or as the masculine, and I'm learning and growing from it. So however you look at this, this Six of Cups is kind of coming through with some supportive energy to this, but also with a challenge. It represents a challenge. Can you, at this moment, overcome your egoic-based fears? Fair question. Very fair question. Because, in all honesty, it's not an easy ask. It's not an easy ask. We are souls having a human experience. And if our human experience involves pain, disappointment, right? Deep wounds sometimes, then when we get this opportunity to grow, like our knees start shaking. Like, I don't know if I want to face this. I don't know if I want to deal with this. So I feel like the challenge here is receiving the message that you have options here to operate from strength, to operate from a sense of personal empowerment. Three of Pentacles below. Wow. Well, these all... Okay. Calm down. So these all came from the top of the deck. Ten of Wands, Justice, and the King of Swords. Am I right? I just want the balance back. I'm tired of carrying this. I want a team player. I need the partnership. I need the co-creative energy. I need the cooperation. So what's flying around in your psyche is, am I able to close this out? Am I able to offload any heavy negative karma? And see a sense of balance restored. And then we get this King of Swords. And these are all from the top of the deck. So I'm going to pull from the bottom. I like to do that to get some clarity. Right. Is this the love of my life? Right. Am I going to be the beneficiary of, get my just desserts? Is there justice in this world is what's coming through in your psyche. Am I being offered this one true love of a lifetime? I'm almost feeling that the King of Swords is your idealized version of this person that's coming into the picture. The divine masculine. Sorry, guys, it's turning into a relationship reading. It's what I do, so Spirit kind of says stay in your lane. The King of Swords, I feel like there's an idealized version of this person. Holding them up to a higher standard. The King of Swords does that for themselves, believe me. But I feel like in this way, you're almost saying, am I finally going to get the justice of receiving someone who's operates from honor and integrity and honesty, who's chivalrous, who puts me first, who opens doors, who, would take a bullet for me, that kind of energy, because I'm feeling the exhaustion. So the Three of Pentacles is that co-creative, let's work through this together. I need a partner in my life between, you, me, and Spirit co-creating something powerful, because Spirit's the one that sends you the Ace of Cups. Remember that. And I feel as if this King of Swords is like your idealized version of this person. That's not a problem. Nine of Pentacles in the past. Wow. Kind of feel like there has been some communication in your past, could be long ago, could be recent, some communication around commitment. And in this communication, I'm feeling you here as the Nine of Pentacles saying, I know who I am, I know what I want, and I'm willing to wait for it. I'm not going to fall for every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Okay. Old lady in the house. That's a very oldie-timey thing to say, right? I'm not falling for just anybody. I know what I want. I know who I am. I know what I stand for. I know what my feelings and beliefs are about commitment, conventional committed relationship here in 3D, and I'm willing to wait for it. So I do feel that some kind of communication happened. It kind of happened at 5D, sure, but I'm almost feeling as if I'm seeing the basis for a potential incident where you opted to stay single, where you opted to not be in the connection in 3D. Let me say it that way, because I don't want to say separation, even though it may be true for some of you, because in this portal especially, we are reminded there's no such thing. That's an illusion. It's a construct that we say those words to indicate that we are not physically together in 3D. But that does not equal separation. So this is a soul bond that exists beyond time and space. You've heard me say that before if you've been with the channel for any length of time. This is a soul contract, a soul bond that was created at 5D and that has existed beyond time and space and lifetime after lifetime. So there's no such thing as separation. There really isn't. Your energy is with them, their energy is with you, you know, together forever, the end. So I kind of feel like this was a convo you either had with this person or with yourself and sent it out to the universe that you're holding out for what you believe you deserve. And you're willing to fly solo unless and until that day comes, that person arrives. So for those of you that hadn't had the convo, it is something you could have sent out to the universe. Queen of Cups, crowning you with the crown. This is so fantastic. Right? The jury's out. Trying to keep an open heart and being open to the messages that you may be receiving on this day and other days going forward. You know, am I dealing with a player here? Is this just somebody trying to get their needs met? Are we just meant to kind of, you know, exist in this like chemistry realm, or is this a true soulmate? So I do feel on some level what crowns you is this openness to, right, waiting to see how things fall out. And the Page of Wands, not a harmful card, but it is an energy that's a little less evolved. It's, you know, generally represents children or youth or people who aren't taking life so seriously because they don't have to. And in this particular reading, the way all the cards are coming out, I am feeling in your psyche like, am I finally going to get my just desserts? Am I finally going to be given the one who comes in with honor and integrity, right? Can I finally unburden myself here? Over here, I'm seeing like, am I able to close out this chapter and heal and get some personal growth and wisdom from it? And can that wisdom help me overcome my fears and doubts that I'm dealing, you know, with a true twin or soulmate? Let me just say that. And up here, what's crowning you is, yeah, I can stay in this, you know, juggling energy for a while because it's important to determine. I have a choice to make. I will have a choice to make, but I'm staying open to seeing what this Page of Wands is really about. Is this someone who's just not taking the whole connection seriously? Is this someone who tends to avoid the depths of a connection? Is this someone who's just in it to get their needs met? Wait and see. So it's not coming through as being torn. It's coming through as the jury's out, right? We have the Justice card, the jury's out. Not sure what I'm dealing with here. Ace of Pentacles. Well, I feel like you're calling in a reversal of fortune here where, you know, I'm feeling the Five of Pentacles is something you're rectifying. You're kind of getting a new beginning after something that feels very unstable, or perhaps even feeling like you were devalued on some level. And again, the jury's out card, we get another jury's out card, the Two of Swords. This will be a time of deep meditative contemplation because a decision's going to have to be made. So it's kind of coming through as a crossroads energy. And I feel like the Five of Pentacles is there to tell you that you're not really unstable. This abundance is coming in, but you have to decide if you are ready to manifest this new beginning. The Three of Wands underneath suggests that that will be something that is determined through messages you receive and that your subconscious processes. It's not like a conscious decision. The decision will be, am I dealing with something grounded here? Am I really able to feel comfortable with this new beginning or the up-leveling of this connection? Or am I staying seated in the energy of the Five of Pentacles? That's the choice. And the Five of Pentacles is, you know, lack consciousness, poverty consciousness, questions around value and worth, abandonment issues, feeling forsaken, feeling devalued. So this card is really powerful because it kind of lets us know when we come to this, we've got the two twos, right? The two, indecision, not really moving forward. Neither of these people move forward. He's just hopping in place. She's seated with, the swords crossing the heart chakra. So I'm feeling like the two energy is, where you're getting, now, okay, just for visual effects, not for fun, just for fun and visual effects. If you look closely at those cards at the top, doesn't that look like 1111? There's your message. So if you're seeing what I'm seeing, I feel like the twos that are coming in for you here from crowning you and supporting you is you don't have to make this decision right away, but in the future, you will absolutely have to decide if you are going to stay, right, in this energy that is an old way of being, or old patterns that don't serve you, or old ways of perceiving the intentions of others. Because it could be a brand new beginning, or you can stay seated in the energy of the Five of Pentacles. And the Two of Swords will get you there. And underneath, I kind of feel like you're manifesting this energy of the twos, of the Two of Swords especially, of, well, this is it. This is my crossroads moment as to how I'm going to move forward. Not just in love, but in life in general. Am I always going to see the glass half empty, or I'm going to see it half full? Powerful, powerful message. Okay, so let's go back through who showed up. Aries, Aquarius, and Capricorn. Virgo, Libra, Taurus, Gemini, Pisces, Leo. And then we do have some queens here. We have a king. King of Swords can be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Queen of Cups can be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, as I said. But I feel that's more just how the energy is coming through. If this is resonating for you, and if you want the rest of the spread to match your sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, going to look at guidance from Spirit, right? What's the message from Spirit on 11/11? What is the energy surrounding you may be unaware of? What are your hopes or fears going forward? And what might you expect for the outcome? What's the potential for the outcome? So we'll look at that. The link is below. I hope to see you there. Otherwise, have a wonderful 11/11. And I'll see you in a future reading. Bye for now.